There's a new club started called Youth for a Different Tomorrow that is focusing on helping the 29,000 at-risk and homeless youth that fill the streets of Indianapolis and the surrounding areas every night. This is the story of one of them. LaToya is only 18, but she knows more about loss than people many times her age. Her mother, a biological bond but scarcely an emotional one, has been addicted to crack cocaine for as long as LaToya can remember. While her mother has, over the years, exhibited sporadic bouts of interest in her children, her more frequent indifference resulted in the loss of her parental rights over LaToya and 5 other children when LaToya was 7 or 8. LaToya's beloved great-great-grandmother Evelyn provided stability when she won custody of the 6 children. "I thought my life was getting better," LaToya says wistfully, but she vividly remembers the conversation she overheard as her grandmother grew ill, and the fear it instilled. "The only thing I heard was if my grandmother passed away, me and my brothers and sisters would be split up and we'd never see each other again. My brothers and sisters is all I got, you know?" When Evelyn died, a great-uncle took custody of the 6 children. "It made me feel a little better," LaToya recalls. "At least I knew I'd be around my brothers and sisters." Her relief was short-lived. While the children have stayed together in their great-uncle's care, they are frequently hungry and go without essentials. They are regularly exposed to his intoxicated tirades and are largely neglected. 3 of the younger ones recently were arrested for smoking dope in an abandoned house, a transgression that aggrieves and worries LaToya. And the uncle regularly tells the children that he regrets having taken custody of them. A little more than a year ago, LaToya's mother lost her rights to her other 3 children, who were whisked into the state's foster system. LaToya mournfully says she has not seen them since, despite a caseworker's promise that she'd make sure she did. LaToya's only childhood memory of her biological father is of him sexually assaulting her. In the last 18 months or so, she nevertheless tried to establish a long-distance relationship with him, and thought they were making headway, only to be told abruptly on a phone call with her sister that he had died. Several years ago, a cousin raped her. His conduct, apparently repeated with other younger girls, is now an open family secret. Another cousin had spent time in prison and emerged as a new person, whom LaToya admired for his efforts to make sure she and other younger relatives took paths different from his. But just a few months after his release, he was dancing at an Anderson Motorcycle Enthusiast Club when a fight broke out and he was shot and killed, an innocent bystander. Other relatives occasionally step up to help, but it never lasts. LaToya is convinced that their disdain for her mother's drug habit has poisoned their feelings for her children. The message they send, she says, is clear. We ain't nothing now. We ain't gonna be nothing. She wants to prove them wrong. She is a senior who knows she should stay in school. "I really want to finish school," she says. "I want to be a social worker so I can help kids. You know, take what happened to me in my life and turn it around and be able to help other younger people." Every year, 600 youth like LaToya are served by an organization in Indianapolis called Outreach. Keep listening to hear more stories from their book, Awakening Stories of Hope. And if you'd like more information about at-risk and homeless youth, or become involved in our club, email us at youthforadifferenttomorrow@gmail.com.